It's Deadly Towers. Yeah, everybody's favorite game. You guys all love Deadly Towers. I love it. Everyone loves it. Everyone loves Deadly Towers. It's a game that we can all really just appreciate. It's Deadly Towers, good night, Florp. Skittles, you're not going anywhere. It's Deadly Towers. You can't leave. I demand. Nah, it's too late. We've moved on. Sapphire Drew. Alright, so, this is Deadly Towers. It's a game that, of course, is very famous for being a quality game. Of course, you've all played it before, and I know that you guys all like it. Yes, so I've actually beaten this game on stream before, so I wasn't sure whether I wanted to play through it again, but I might think I might play through it again. Just to refresh myself on what's the strategy for. Let's see. All right, yeah. So we have this guy that's pretty strong. All right. I think we'll play through it again just for fun. Because it's Deadly Towers, and any opportunity to play through Deadly Towers is a good opportunity. It can't be. This game sucks. No, Skittles, you must be talking about some other game. Tip for rematch. Come on, listen to this music. It's so good. Actually, this intro theme is just really good. Broderbund used to be a huge company. Well, this game is actually made by Linar. Broderbund just did the port. Well, they published it in America. They didn't do anything with the game. It's made by Linar. Seeing my head fall off fill your bloodlust. That's fair enough. I cut my own head off. You have no confidence in this sword. That's right, Mr. Leo. That's the description of your main sword, of your starter sword. You have no confidence in this sword. Oh, you're talking about Metroid? That game sucks? Oh, okay. I understand. Thanks, Gecko. So much reading. I know. What is this, an RPG? There's so much reading. It's hard to read when you're full of pizza. It's true. I wonder how fast we can beat this game. I know the game pretty well. Alright, well. Yeah, so... let me just check. So where do we want to go shopping first? Oh yeah, we want to raise health. That's true. First shopping trip. We want to go to Dungeon 5? Okay, we want to go to Dungeon 5. Okay, I see. I like this game, Drew. I mean, yeah, it has some problems, but something else? No, we can't do that. Should we get potions first, or should we just go straight to the dungeon, is what I'm wondering. Let's just try going straight to the dungeon one time. We're probably going to regret that. By the way, this is an excellent choice of games to use Turbo, the Turbo controller with. Since some things take a lot of hits. Ow. It hurt. Ow. Stop it. There's another heart container down here we can get. So right now we're just trying to build up our strength so that we can actually reach the towers. Gonna deal with this fucker. The thing, these enemies take a lot of hits, especially early on, as you have no, you start with no power. Alright, so, yeah, the dungeon is, like, right here, right? This is the first dungeon we want. Why did I not pause this game? Oh, it's select. Okay. Let's watch TV. How about watching me play this game? On TV. It's pretty good. Alright, Dungeon 5. Okay, so we need to do some shopping trips here. What did we want to buy? The boots. I mean, the main thing you want is the boots, but there's a couple things you could get, like some basic armor. Which we do probably want to get. Oh. Able to skip entire chunks of the game unintended? Maybe? I don't... If you are, I don't really know how to do that. But there's probably some sort of glitch stuff you can do. Like that. So where do we come in? Oh, I think... Oh, we start right next to a bounded tower. Oh. So this is a good place to farm. So we're gonna do some farming now. Yeah, I wouldn't skip over parts of this game. Then we'd miss out on part of the fun. We have to savor every goddamn second of it. Why does the sword come out of our knees? It's supposed to be coming from where our hand is, I think. But it does look a little bit lower than that, doesn't it? So these guys right here are these bounder towers. Here, I'll show you what it looks like if we let it go to full height. Normally it does that, and you have to deal with this. And you can either you can either shoot the ball that circles around it, or you can shoot the middle part. You can just do like this and kill it. But then you miss out on some of the stuff in the door, so what you want to do is you want to appear right below it and kill it before it has a chance to go to full height. Then it drops all its stuff in the center, and it's great for farming. These are like your farm, your source for one-stop farming. I do legit like the game, yeah, Sci-Fi Drew. Yeah, of course I legit like it. I'm not even being sarcastic. I do like a lot of crap. Well, because, I mean, it's just a cool game. I mean, it just has a lot, I mean, it has cool music. The graphics aren't really that great, but for an early Famicom game, they're not really that bad. It just has lots of, I like games with lots of cool secrets and stuff, which this game has tons of. It has cool, it has a neat atmosphere, like this atmosphere of mystery and intrigue. Man, as a kid, I was just intrigued by it. Alright, so how much money do we have? Let's check. $155. Okay. We need to get 232. How do I get out of this menu? Okay. I mean, it's definitely a flawed game. It has some specifically... Although the flaws that people... If you ask people what's wrong with the game, I don't think anybody really gives right answers. The real flaw that this game has is the way it distributes its equipment. Like, the way it makes equipment available in the game. This just doesn't make any sense. Childhood nostalgia taking over rational thought. I mean, maybe, but it's not like, I mean, other games. I wish there were more games like this, though. Never saw it. Well, I mean, there's reasons to not like it, like the fact that you have to do like farming a lot. But if you want to seriously try to play the game, then you definitely need to do some farming. And if you don't know where to go. Honestly, this is a game that, I will say this, you should play this game with a guide. If you're going to play this game, you should use a guide. Like, this game is, it's just not going to be any fun. What else did Lennar make? Well, they made Bird Week. which is not so good. But they didn't really make a lot of games. I don't know what else they made. I think they might have... There is another game they made that's coming up soon called like Zombie Hunter, which I'm very curious about. That's like... That's a little ways from now. There's a couple more games they made, but I don't think they got brought to America. I'm looking forward to trying those games. So what are we at now? Okay, we have enough money. Alright, so let's see. Oh, fuck. Uh-oh. That would be bad. To die there would be bad. To be very careful. Yeah, this game is very punishing, which I don't mind at all. You know what? I'm gonna go back here and just get back to full health, just to be safe. And then we'll try that room again. The box art look kick-ass. Yeah, you know, actually, this might be a situation where the North American box art does look better. The American box art does look pretty cool, and the Japanese art is kind of dorky looking. So that's right, Lutter. The money is spelled Lutter. All right, so I don't know. That's probably. Oh, okay. There we go. We're back to full health. So this is I think a shop. All right, so. The main thing we came in this dungeon for is these boots. So now we have those. I'm not sure what kind of potion that is. Alright, so we have those. Now we want to make sure we equip those. If we don't equip them before we die, we would lose them. Shit, I have to make sure I press the right button. It's probably A. Okay, yeah. If you press the B button, you would drop it, and that would be very bad. I think that's how it works. Yeah, I think the B button drops stuff. Oops. Yeah, this is one of the rare cases where the American box art is better. I agree. Doesn't happen very often, but once in a while. Man, the Japanese art for Castle Quest is unbelievably bad. I was shocked by how bad it was. All right, so I don't know. Do we want to farm up more money? We probably do. Oh yeah, we can buy a shield here as well. What else can we buy here? So those boots that we just bought, those allow us to walk faster when we walk in diagonals, which will be very helpful in some later parts. So it's good to get those. So one thing about this game that drives people crazy is these giant dungeons. I'm in a dungeon right now. There's 10 dungeons in the game. They all have secret entrances. You have to find them by just simply walking into the right spot. And they're giant. Each dungeon is giant. Like this giant... how big is it? Like it's a grid of 12 by 12 rooms. So, giant dungeons. And they're mostly useless. That's the weird thing about this game. They have all these giant dungeons you can explore, and they're mostly useless. But there's a few useful things you can come in here and get. And that's one reason why you're really better off playing this game with a guide. Because this game has some pitfalls that you can easily, some traps that you can, if you come into the game not knowing how to play, you're gonna get stuck like doing a bunch of stuff that you don't need to do. Like the first thing that's gonna occur to you is there must be useful stuff in the dungeons. I better explore them, and you're gonna end up exploring multiple of the dungeons. Well, the manual is nice enough to give you a map of the first dungeon, I guess, but that's what happened to me as a kid. I was having a really hard time like surviving in the towers, so I figured that you had to go into the dungeons and find some kind of equipment that would like help. But the problem is, you can find equipment in the dungeons, but it doesn't really help that much. You can only find the basic low-tier set of armor, which doesn't really do that much. Oh, Lennar made gunman's proof? Oh, wow. How much money do we have now? That's enough for now. We won't waste too much. Wait, what else do we need to buy here? The shield. Oh, you can buy a helmet as well. Okay, so we should get a little bit more. But if you did not know, you would spend so long mapping these dungeons out, trying to figure out like where the good stuff was, and eventually you would just not. You'd realize that you're not going to find it anywhere. None of the dungeons. The only thing, the dungeons have a basic set of low tier armor that you can get, which doesn't really help that much with defense, but it helps a little bit. It's probably better than nothing. They have these boots, and I think they have on a set of gloves, which increase your attack strength, your attack speed. But it's all so like in the manual. There's like it talks about like these improved sets of armor, like mid tier and higher tier armor, and like these items that improve your shot speed and all this really important stuff. But you can't find it anywhere in the game. You would think it'd be in the dungeons, but it's not. Actually, the way the game works is the more towers you kill, it evolves the entire world, so that if you kill 3 towers and then come back to the dungeons and explore, they'll suddenly be selling mid-tier stuff in all the shops. And the whole game world evolves as you destroy towers. But I don't think the manual explains that. Nothing really explains that. You just have to kind of find out. It's a difficult thing to find out. So that's enough money. So there's that. But however, that mid-tier stuff you can buy is actually pretty useless because shit, I don't want to die. Because right from the beginning of the game, you can simply go to the towers and there are secret zones, parallel dimensions, where you can get the best stuff if you simply know where to look. Which is what we're going to do as soon as we increase our survivability a little bit. So that mid-tier stuff that becomes available at the midpoint. I mean, it sounds like a cool thing that the game evolves as you play, but in practice, it's not really that useful. Alright, so we want to go straight to the left. I do really like how the music in these dungeons varies based on the room, and there's like a bunch of different varieties of music. It's pretty cool, actually. The musical style of these dungeons is really nice. Okay, so we want to get this shield and that potion. You know what? We should get this potion too, actually. Well, yeah, that might come in handy. I think we'll get it. We would still. What do we need to buy? We need to get. Yeah, we can afford this. Okay. I guess we have to leave and come back in, though. And that figure, that is not really a useful item. That, freezes humanoid enemies, but not really worth the price. So I don't know what kind of potion that was. Let's find out in a second. We should equip the shield. Alright. And that's that's the lowest tier of drink, unfortunately. Whoops. But still, good to have, probably. Whoops. Fuck. Oh, those guys are dangerous. We don't want to be near them. I guess we could just get a little bit more money while we're here. Now straight down, and then we can get another piece of armor, which would be good. This helmet. So this potion... Oh, there's a 30 letter potion here? Wow, I'm going to buy that. It's probably another red potion, but that's a good deal. Alright, spend all the money. Alright, we will equip this helmet. So now we have 2 pieces of the low tier armor. We just need 1 more. Although we could skip it, but... and we have 2 red drinks, which could come in handy, maybe. And I think the exit for this dungeon is just 1 more square down. Let's see. These dungeons can be incredibly dangerous. There's that guy right there. He probably does a ton of... There's guys in those dungeons that will do a ridiculous amount of damage. So if you kind of have to know exactly where to go. If you go to if you step in the wrong room from the wrong door, It's very easy to like kind of spawn inside of a monster and get killed like immediately. Impressed by the person's prices. I am very impressed by his good deals. All right, so that's our first shopping trip done. All right, so the next dungeon we want to go to is Dungeon 9. And this dungeon has... Let's see, what's in there? We could maybe skip this dungeon. I don't know. What are we buying in here? Orange scrolls, red drinks, gloves. Like, honestly, I don't think it's really necessary. I'm going to probably skip this dungeon. I didn't think we really need that stuff. I'd rather just go straight for, like, the better equipment. Alright, next, the towers themselves. The hyper armor. Okay, so we're going to go for the hyper armor first. Alright, so now we got to make our journey up to the towers. I hope we survive. I didn't do too much damage. There's another heart. Alright, I don't need to look at the map. I pretty much know. I have the path through this place pretty memorized. Through this overworld. I mean, it's actually fairly linear. There's just a couple places where it branches, and you can go to some place. Oh shit! All right, so this right here, this cliff. If I were to step off this, I would die instantly. This game does have deaths by gravity, just like Dark Souls. You know, another thing it has in common. So if we get hit by an enemy over this pit, we could get knocked in the direction of the pit and die instantly. So very, very dangerous when you're above a cliff like that with a broken ledge. You need to be very, very careful. Right, I don't remember. I think we go left, maybe? Oh, shit. No. There's just another dungeon over here. We don't need to be here. Let's see if we can get more health. It is kind of the original Dark Souls. Hey, Legendary Shark. What's up? I mean, to be fair, I probably... Oh, shit. That hurt a lot. Should we use a potion? We probably should use a potion. Unfortunately. Probably should use a potion. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just use a potion for safety. It sucks, though. Alright, we'll save the other one. I have to say, I probably do like this game for a lot of the same reasons that I like Dark Souls. Dark Souls is just a much better made game. Damn it, I wanted that heart. Oh well. Wish I'd gotten more potions. Alright, there's gonna be a guy here. Gotta kill him before he starts shooting fireballs. Alright, let's check where my money level is at. There's a shop here, isn't there? Is there a shop here in this room? Let me just check around. I feel like there might be a shop, maybe. Ah, there it is. Alright, and he does sell a potion, too, so we might want to try to farm here for more potions. I don't know how smart of an idea that is, though, because he can do damage to us. And you know what? Forget it. It's not going to work out, I think. Oh, we could have died right there. We're going to have to use the other potion, too. I don't think we're going to have enough to make it. No sign of a shop? Yeah, there's no... The entrances to things are all invisible. You just have to stumble on them. But I happen to know where they all are, so don't worry, Legendary Shark. Everything's fine. I know where everything is. I'm playing with the guide anyway. Oh, well, we died. Well, we died, but... So we have to go back to the beginning. That's the bad part. But the good part is that we keep all the equipment that we just got. See, we still have all that equipment. But we will have to farm for more potions, however. We might want to go back to that that dungeon. That dungeon seemed like a really good farming place for potions, actually. So I think we're going to go back there. We'll just try to get more potions this time. Some of these heart containers do respawn, though, so we can continue to, like... You can kind of keep farming the same heart containers to, like, increase your max health even further, which is good. There's another one. Alright, here's the dungeon entrance. This is the dungeon that we want to go to. The good dungeon. With the good farming spot. We're going to do a bunch more farming. We're going to get to the max money, 250. That will allow us to buy 8 potions, I think, if we buy it from that one shop with the 30 Lutter potion. So that ought to be enough. We probably should have done that. I was a little bit. I guess I was being a little arrogant, thinking that 2 potions would be enough. But I'm not that good at the game. Alright, we've seen it. Honestly, the farming, you know, you do have to do a lot of farming in this game, but on the other hand, if you know where to farm, specifically on these bounder towers, it goes really fast. Like, it doesn't take that long at all to get to max money. So, even though you do have to do a lot of farming, you actually kind of don't have to do a lot of farming. You just have to do, like, little bits here and there. Oops. Yeah, I am using turbo, yeah. Just to speed things up. You know why? Because I've already beaten the game on stream once before. So. I mean, I could not use it if you think that's too cheesy. And some people will be mad. You know what? I'm going to stop using it. Some people will be mad. I better not use it. Huh? Nah, I'm not going to use it. I'm just going to go... We don't really need to use that. It's not important. It's not like... It's not that big of it. It doesn't help that much. I'll practice my mashing skills. Not until my tum hurts. I know. But you know what? This is a good candidate of a game to, like, play with turbo. Like, if you're gonna... Like, honestly, I would recommend playing this game with turbo. It would make the game more fun. I certainly played it with turbo as a kid. So yeah, if you're going to play this game, number 1, use turbo. Number 2, use a guide. Unless, you know, you're a bold human being and the game just seems cool to you, then by all means play without a guide if you think you can handle it. But you just keep in mind the structure of the game and the fact that there's secrets. I like to cheat from an early age, that's right. I didn't feel like cheating. They sold controllers with turbo. Like, you know, it never felt like cheating to me. I feel like that's just the way you were supposed to play through games, you know? Oh, we're maxed in money. Okay. Oops, I went up too far. Oops. My bad. Crap. Now I gotta farm a little bit more health. Unless you use them on track and field. I never played track and field as a kid. I think we want to go left from here. Where's all my hearts? Give me my fucking hearts. There they are. Okay, that's good enough, probably. A pencil and rub it on the controller? Oh, that's funny. It'd be nice if these guys would drop hearts. This guy will drop a heart for me, right? Nice. Okay, there we go. That's what we need. Here we are. All the potions that we could want and more. You know, considering when this game was this game was released pretty early in the Famicom, we're only like game 190, and there really hasn't been that many games like this. I mean, of course, there's Legend of Zelda, and there's a couple of early like action RPGs. I'm trying to think what else there is. That's like an early action RPG for the Famicom. Like man. Oh, there's Valkyrie no Densetsu, The Legend of Valkyrie. Which is a game that I also really enjoyed, like, a lot more than I thought I would. Like, that game was really cool, and there was Zelda, and there was Dragon Quest. But other than that, this game is pretty ahead of its time, I guess you could say. Shit, I don't mean to keep going back in here. Alright, let's see how many potions we have. Is that the max, or do we have one more slot? Okay, let's get one more. I mean, for its time, it's pretty, you know, let's just say it's on the forefront of what it's doing. I mean, Zelda is a better game, but, you know, Nintendo games were better than most games, so that's kind of goes without saying. And, you know, also, honestly, like, a lot of people just don't like this game simply because they find it to be, like, too hard. I like hard games, so that doesn't bother me at all. But that's really, when it comes down to it, that's the reason why most people just don't like this game. They find it to be too hard. It was really, like, it does start out very hard, and it gets, the more you explore and the more you understand about the game, it gets easier. This requires patience to learn, or, you know, use a guide, or just have somebody help you out with it, you know? Alright, so hopefully that's enough. There's our last potion. Okay, we have maxed out potions now, so hopefully we should be able to make it to those towers now. I mean, we should be, as long as nothing dumb happens, like we fall off a cliff. That would be bad. We'll see, though. Because then we'd have to do that farming all over again. So yeah, this game is very punching, but I like punching games. Ow. Fucker. There's a dungeon on this screen too. You want to be careful. You want to be very careful to not walk onto a dungeon that we don't want to go to. Like, I believe in this corner right there, if you step in that corner, we'll get warped to a dungeon. And most dungeons we don't want to go to. Hey, Macaques, what's up? This is rated one of the worst NES games. You just thought it was hard as hell. Yeah, no, see, what it is there was one, Sean maybe rated it as his worst NES, you know. But, I mean, honestly, it's pretty hard to say that this is one of the worst NES games. The people who say that just haven't played that many NES games. Okay, we just need to go for this door. Oh, it's dangerous. It's dangerous here. Shit, that thing is in the way. Okay, alright, here we go. Feels very, tense being over those cliffs. I know, exactly. Like, this game is so much better. Every game is so much better than Frontline. Yeah, sorry. Well, hold on, let me check. I can just check Streamlabs. So, thank you, Aerosmith Cats, for following. Also, Brad86, did you follow as well? I think you followed at some point today, and thank you as well. I appreciate that. Sorry I missed that. And thank you, Aerosmith Cats. Those guys right there. Alright, so those guys up there in the cage. You have to be very careful to not kill them. I accidentally just shot a sword at him, but it's fine, he didn't die. If you kill those guys, your money goes to 0. And there's no... the game doesn't tell you that either. You just suddenly look at your money and it's like, why is it at 0? You don't know. I don't think the manual explains that either. I think it maybe hints at it. So we don't need a potion yet. We could have bought a spare potion there from that shop, but we didn't have to use one yet, so we're doing pretty good. We just need to be very careful of cliffs like this one right here. And this one. This right here is the one that scares me the most. So we really don't want to get knocked off this cliff. Let's be very careful. Those little gusts of wind can be hard to see sometimes. Alright, I'm just going to stand here and from a safe distance and try to kill some of these fireballs. Well, actually if we go... Yeah, I mean, we can just go. Let me get rid of this guy. He's... Right here should be fine. Oh, don't get knocked back. Okay, it's fine. Those fireballs actually don't do that much damage. You just need to make sure they don't knock us off the cliff. That's all. You liked it, but you grew up with Super Nintendo when it came out when you was 11? Oh, really? This game? Yeah, I played it as a kid too, and, you know, I never really got that far in it. I don't think I ever beat any of the towers. But what I did do was I used the password in Nintendo Power to, like, get all the stuff, and I was able to beat the game that way. But I was never able to, like, get very far in the game legit. But, you know, as an adult, I went back and I was able to. Oh. Was that another, follow there? Macaques, hey, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Alright, so we made it up to the towers. Alright, so let me just take a look here. We want to go to Tower E first to collect the hyper armor. Is that where we want to go first? Yeah, okay, I remember that was not too bad to collect. So that's Tower E. Okay, so that... Alright, we want to go to the left. So, your goal in this game is to burn the 7 towers and then defeat the final boss. But you want to be careful, you don't want to burn the towers too early. Each of the towers has, like, secret, hidden stuff. Usually the best equipment in the game. That's where the stuff comes from. All the top tier armor and weapons. And you want to make sure that you find that in any given tower before you burn it. So there should be, this door here is what we want. Alright, so there's a parallel zone here. I'm sure I'll probably remember. I'm not going to even bother to look at the map. I'm sure I'll remember it when I get there. The towers contain some of the harder enemies, so we have to be careful as well. That's why we got all these potions. Hopefully we have... There's another heart we can get. So hopefully we can survive long enough. Oh, that's right. This tower also contains the blue necklace, too. We want to save that for later. The blue necklace is like one of the hardest things to get, so we won't try to get that right now. We need to have some hyper armor first. And we just want to like try to take this carefully as possible, because if we're too reckless, we do have a lot of potions, but if we get pinned down by a strong enemy, our health can evaporate very, very quickly. Or if we stumble into a secret room that we are not ready to be in, there can be a lot of fast enemies that can demolish you before you even have a chance to go to your menu. Alright, made to the tower. I really like the tower music, by the way. So there should be a secret zone here somewhere. I'm trying to remember. I don't really remember exactly where it is, but we should be able to find it if we just take things careful. It's probably at the edge of one of these floors, like either there or in one of the corners. You rage quit this game so many times, thanks for the gameplay you never completed. Hey, I'll beat it so that that way you don't have to anymore. Oh! That guy decided to shoot fireballs right on the ladder. Look at that. He's like camping the ladder now. That is bad. Fine. Be that way. I'll just fight you from here. Right. I'm not quite ready to use the potion yet. Yeah, I mean, I've beaten the game on stream before. We shouldn't have too much problem beating it, but I'm just hoping that there aren't too many mistakes made so that we can beat it faster. I just want to not take too long beating it. Oh, I thought that ghost was dead. Okay, now we need to use a potion. Now we need to use a potion, at least one. Alright, there we go. Hopefully that's enough. Let's see. Secret zone. Secret zone. This secret zone will have really fast-moving, dangerous ghosts in it. We'll have to be very careful once we zone in. And we're going to want to kill these guys, too, before we go any further. Get them out of the way. You should be coming up to it pretty soon. Just gonna be patient. Whoa. Now we got him. Okay. Should be getting close to it. That parallel zone. So we don't want to fight the boss of this tower yet, because we don't want to burn this tower. This tower also has the blue necklace, and we have to come back for that later, so... burning the tower now would be a bad idea. We gotta be getting close to it. Let's see. Up here, maybe? This looks like it could be it. This floor right here. Because there's nothing on it. It seems suspiciously empty, you know? Aha! Parallel zone. Okay. Now I'm gonna hide in the corner and just kind of hope that I can kill these ghosts before they kill me. We need to get rid of all these ghosts. Just hope that they don't decide to enter my corner. Stay out of my corner. Oh, okay. This is going well. Good. Good. That went really well. Usually those guys hit you at least a couple times. Oh, shit, there's another one. Go back to the corner. Hide. These guys are very dangerous. They can do a lot of damage quickly if you get unlucky. If they just decide to keep smacking into you over and over again. Alright, I think I'm going to use another potion just for safety. So we wouldn't want to die now. I forget whether it's up or down. Where is that armor? Once we get that armor, we're gonna be in much better shape. Okay, it's the other way. It's not up. Oh, what the fuck? There was a ghost there. I didn't even see it. Wow. Look how fast these guys are. So spammy. It won't be long now before we start upgrading our weapons, like, for real. Once we get this armor, it's gonna help significantly with our defense. Everything is gonna be a lot easier. There it is. There it is. We got it. Alright, I don't remember which... I'm not sure where the exit is. The exit is invisible also, but, it'll almost always be in a corner. It's either up at the top or down here. I think it actually might be down, so we'll try looking at the bottom first. If we were to die now, it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world, because we would keep that armor. Oh, there is that where there it was. It was in an obvious place. Alright, now we want to escape. Now we gotta go back down. We could go up to the top of the tower now and kill that boss. We could do that, but it would be better to save this blue If we do that, we won't be able to get the blue necklace later, so let's not do that. And so having the boots that we got at the near the beginning of the game, that is a big help, because now we can take diagonals much faster, like these stairs. Being able to go up and down these stairs a lot faster does help. What does the blue necklace do? The blue necklace makes you invincible for a good amount of time. You can only use, there's only one in the game, and it can only be used once. But it's really awesome to have for the final boss fight. If you can. So what you want to do is you want to save this tower for last. Is it full of pigeons? That's right. No, what you want to do is you want to save that for last, and then get it right before the final area, so that you can hopefully get to the final boss with it, and then just, like, destroy him easily. You don't really need it for... There's a trick to beating the final boss without it, but still, it's a cool thing to have. So, the hyper helmet. So now we want to go for our second piece of the best armor in the game. We already have one, the hyper armor. If we go to Tower D, we can get the hyper helmet. So we're going to attempt that. Tower D is just to our left. Notice how we're taking a lot less damage from these enemies now? The hyper armor is a huge help. And that's why you really, this game is really hard to play blind. Like, it's a really hard blind game. It's cool, you know, I think just, I really like the exploration in the game, but, so like, I enjoyed my time trying to figure it out blind. But yeah, if you want to just, like, have a good time with the game, again, I would really just recommend just using a guide and going to the places, the secret places where you can get the best armor, like, early on in the game. If you don't do that, you're going to have a bad time. When TMR tried to play this game for NES Mania, he didn't know he had no idea about the secret zones with the best armor, so he ended up beating the game with mid-tier armor only. He never got the best armor. Crazy monster pathing. So we can... The hyper helmet is in this tower. We can also kill the centipede demon if we want to. That's one of the stronger bosses. But we could give it a try. I think we will try that, just to save a little bit of time. We'll see how much health we have when we get up there. The centipede demon is one of the harder bosses, but the bosses in this game are actually not really that big of a deal. remember what the parallel zone is. Is it hyper helmet? I'm trying to remember. I think it might be. Is there one? Let me just check this stairs area. It might be around here somewhere. I'm trying to remember. Hyper helmet. You've not seen a game this old with it? With what? Were you hoping to find a game with the legendary pigeon grenade? All right, we're just gonna check all the corners because I'm not exactly sure where the parallel zone is. It probably says on the map, but it's not. You know, I may as well do a little bit of exploring. Need to test my memory. I think it might actually be inside the tower. Yeah, I think it might. I think maybe it is inside the tower, actually. Ow, that hurt a little bit. I'm not gonna use a potion quite yet, but that did hurt a little bit. This corner here? Nothing? Okay. Let's go into that tower. Bats suck. Yeah, you probably want to use a potion in a second. I'm gonna go ahead and use a potion for more safety. We have plenty after all. Better to use it than to die and to lose it. Ah, there it is. Okay. Once again, we hide in the corner. It's our best recourse against these ghosts. It makes it a little bit harder for them to approach us. And, I think it's up this time. I really like this Secret Zone music, too. I really like this game's soundtrack in general. It's one of the reasons why I like this game a lot. There's something about the soundtrack. There it is. Alright, once we have this, we're gonna be a lot stronger. Now we have 2 of the best pieces of armor. So our defense is a lot better now. See, that ghost did not do very much to me anymore. Like, these ghosts aren't even, like, really much of a threat now. Well, it still did a little bit of damage, I guess. Come here, fuckers. Oh, okay, it did a lot of damage. It hit me like I got stuck in it, and it hit me a whole bunch of times. But that's okay. Potions can fix that. The fuck out! Yeah, it might not be such a good idea. Well, I don't know. We could. I don't know if we should go against the Centipede Demon. I have a feeling that would be a bad move. With this, we just used up all of our potions. He's right here, too. Fuck, you know? But he's hard, though. We have no potions left. Man. I wanna beat him, but I don't think it's gonna work out so well. Plus, we have the weakest weapon still. We probably better not mess with him. Yeah. Alright, we'll save him for later. In fact, well, we're gonna need more potions anyway. You know what? Yeah, we're gonna have to, like, somehow, like, get more potions. So maybe what we could do is, just try to kill him, and if we die, it's okay because we can just farm more potions. Anyway. Fuck it. Let's just try it. Shit, barely hit him. Ow. Ow, fuck. Oh, that's not good. Oh! Fuck you, Centipede Demon. Oh man, this is not gonna... There's no way. Damn it. This is like the one challenging boss fight in these towers. Well... Oh, that was a mistake. Oops. Okay, that's fine. We still have our armor that we needed, so we really didn't lose anything for that. It was worth a try. Yeah, so we're gonna go back to that dungeon from before, and we're gonna do some more potion farming time. This is important to have potions. Oh, I've been forgetting to collect that heart. I don't need to mess with these guys. Let's just go. This right here is the good farming dungeon. We're gonna do some farming. You know what's funny, but of all the games we've played this episode so far, this is the best game. I mean, what? There are some good ones coming up that are arguably better. Like, look at the games we played so far. I mean, the Golf Force game was a pretty good shooter, but I think it had some problems. Takeshi's Challenge, RBI Baseball, I don't care about baseball games. The Sherlock Holmes game, not very good. Doraemon game is okay, but I think this this game is better than that game. The Math Zelda game, not really that good. Crackout, an okay kind of breakout game, not one of Konami's best. Suishu no Ryu, that game was okay, but it was missing. It had no music, and it was really short, so not the best. Not the best adventure game. Breeder, which was definitely a novelty at best. So, I mean, look at all the games we've played so far from this episode of Chronological, and honestly, this is the best one so far, like, without a question. Pretty good for the so-called worst NES game. Of course, most of those games didn't come out in America, but the
There are some good games coming up. King Kong 2 is a pretty cool game. And Wing of Medulla is another game that's kind of like this, that I think most people wouldn't like, but personally, I think it's pretty cool. But it's also a bit of a kind of a janky adventure game. But I'm looking forward to playing it. Is this the right way? I hope so. Oh yeah, okay, good. Do we have enough money? Oh, we didn't get enough. Well, let's go ahead and buy some stuff. Wing of Medulla, King Kong 2. Then there's also Deep Dungeon Mado Senki, which is like I believe that's the first grid-based wizardry-style game for the NES. Later on, wizardry itself will actually be released for the Famicom, but this is the first one. I believe it's a very primitive wizardry clone, and then after that is Night Lore, the rare, one of the first rare isometric games to be brought to the Famicom, long before Solstice was ever brought. It's kind of like a primitive Solstice. Not really sure. I've actually never really tried that game. Not sure how good it actually is. I know that in Europe, in its day, it was considered to be a classic, but you know, Europe's crazy, so who knows. Although I do love Solstice and I love Equinox, I love both those games, so. But those are like serious refinements on their. Yeah, Solstice is very tough, but it's a cool game, and I like Equinox even more. It's a really good sequel to Solstice. Yeah, so, you know, this might be, like, the worst set of games so far. From the Chronological episodes, there's a lot of, like, either mediocre or kind of poor games this episode that we've kind of gone through. I don't know. It's been a stretch of, like, a lot of bad... and then the end of episode 12 had Hotman, which was a really bad Dig Dug clone. Transformers Convoy no Nazo, that goes without saying. Diva was a disappointment. Tiger Helly is a pretty bad. It's another bad Micronics shoot 'em up. Karate Champ does not hold up well at all. That game's bad. I do like Wizards and Warriors, sure. I like Wizards and Warriors. That's coming up soon, right? Is that coming up soon? Yeah, I think it is. So yeah, it's kind of been a string of bad games, big Famicom games. So, like, honestly, this game kind of stands heads and shoulders above all those games. That's not saying much, but... Yeah, the Wizards and Warriors games are cool. They have some flaws, I think. All of them have some flaws, but still good games. I especially still like the first one. Need just a little bit more money. This game towers over the recent ones in a deadly way. It's right, exactly. You are correct, Mr. Leo. It sure does. But I mean, really though, if you have a sense of perspective, like if you've actually played all the Famicom games up until this one, which, you know, I have done, and you have that perspective, and you also consider the time at which this came out, honestly, this game is pretty cool. It's honestly pretty cool. I mean, I think it would definitely change your perspective on this game. Right? Yeah, we're full on potions again. Now we need to just make sure that we don't die from a cliff. And let's get back to those towers. I convince you, you'll buy 10 copies. Wow. 10 copies! Just like I planned, Mr. Leo. Okay. Oh. Get away, fireballs. The thing you really have to be careful about is like one of those fast-moving spawning like either gusts of wind or little gargoyle enemies that kind of spawn and then quickly move across the screen. They do give you warning. They do show. There's like they show a little thing that indicates that it's gonna spawn. But yeah, if one of those spawns when you're like trying to get over those cliffs, it's time to be very afraid because that could instantly knock you off and like give you a game over. And that would be very bad since you have to do all that farming again. Not the kind of thing you want after you've just like spent 15 minutes farming a bunch of shit. Not the thing you want. But that's all the more reason to be careful. Like that guy. Well, he didn't even give me any warning this time. That's what you gotta worry about. Honestly, it's just I think it's just one of those things. Like, Sean maybe made his list and then basically... and AVGN, a lot of people who hate this game have probably never played it, or they tried it for like 10 minutes. And, because they were told that it was bad, like, oh yeah, this is the worst NES game ever. They just, they tried playing it and they didn't get anywhere, of course, because it's really hard. And they were just like, you're right, this guy's right, this game is really bad, It's like, you really need more perspective to evaluate the game. Oh, that was almost really bad right there. I almost got pinballed off that cliff. Alright, but we survived, so that was lucky. Sean Baby. Yeah, that's an old name. I mean, but yeah. I guess AVG... Probably nobody even knows who Sean Baby is anymore. Like, AVGN, probably. They've seen his video or whatever, so... And they know the game by reputation. Alright, so what tower do we want to do next? I mean, I can understand... But, it's... Maybe I can understand why some people might not like the game. I mean, Skittles doesn't like the game. He also doesn't like Zelda 2. Some people just don't like this kind of game. Like, people who don't like hard or punching games are just not going to like this game. And, those type of people usually maybe won't like a lot of NES games. So, there is just that type of person, and that's fair. You were a 10-minute player, you had no clue what you needed to do. Yeah, you really, if you just jump into this game with no idea what you're supposed to do and just try to play it, you're going to have a bad time. That's why, I mean, like, if you are unsure about the game and you want to try playing it, definitely use a guide. You'll probably have a better time, or just do what I'm doing. Like, it's actually pretty simple. I mean, you just go to that one dungeon, you know where it is, you go to it, you follow that path, you farm up a bunch of potions, then it's probably going to take some practice because you're going to make some mistakes, but eventually you get to the towers and then you climb up. And when you start actually like getting some of the good gear, the game is going to gradually get easier as you get more powerful. So, it's something you can figure out. All right, so Tower C, collect the magic mace. Defeat the good boss. Parallel shot. Oh, the parallel shot sucks. Magic mace. Tower B, collect the Shield of Kings. Tower A, Dragon Slayer. Tower F, Gauntlets. Which one do we want it? The Gauntlets would be really good. He's just basically saying to do them in order. Oh, I see. I don't know if we want to do them in that order. Plus the Magic Mace. Well, it could be helpful maybe in certain... It actually could be... You know what? I guess that could be good for getting like one of the some of the other armor from the really difficult rooms. So maybe that makes sense. All right, so yeah, we'll do that. Tower C then. To the right. Okay.
attention span of a peanut. It's funny. It's a funny phrase. Which one is this? Is this A? This is A, okay. Oh, we want to go up to the top, actually. And over here should be Dungeon B. Oh, it's on the bottom. And across this bridge should be Dungeon C. That's the one we want. Dungeon D is the one we died in, so that was just one step to the right. So this tower has the magic mace. I remember where that is. I'm pretty sure that's at the top. I don't think there's anything down here. I don't think. Oh, no, there is the parallel shot. We don't... You know what? Fuck the parallel. The parallel shot blows. I'm not going to get it. I'm just going to ignore it. But the parallel shot does it makes you shoot two swords side by side. It's actually kind of a bad power-up because if one of your shots misses, you have to wait. And because you fire two parallel to each other, it's really easy for one to miss, and it ends up making it a lot harder to, like, do this trick where you just kind of mash and stun enemies and hold them in place. It makes it harder to do that. Especially against smaller enemies, so it just kind of fucks you over. Definitely not... You could call that a flaw of the game. Certain power-ups are not really well thought out. That's a terrible one, so we're gonna skip that one. Alright, more hearts is good. The game is not perfect. Let's not pretend like the game is perfect. It's not perfect. It has some flaws. I mean, the biggest flaw of the game is just how the structure of the game, how it evolves based on killing towers, really doesn't make sense with how that pans out, with how the armor is distributed, and how the mid-tier armor is completely useless and worthless by the time it shows up in the game. I would honestly call that the biggest flaw. It's also really cool how the game evolves, and it's a feature that nobody knows about. I mean, it's the kind of thing that was... I don't think I've seen a game do that yet. Like, it's a very original feature, and most people don't even know about it because it's really difficult to get to that point in the game where you've killed 3 towers. And even if you do, it's easy to not notice that that's happened. Or even to not understand what's going on. And, like, nothing really explains about it. Even on the internet, like, it's not necessarily noted in the guides prominently. But I would say that that's the game's biggest flaw. It's just the evolution system doesn't really make sense. It's a cool idea, it just doesn't really pan out that well. And honestly, if they were going to make the game evolve and the enemies get stronger as you go along, they probably could have planned that out better, because enemies already start pretty strong. In many... The dungeons don't evolve and the towers don't evolve, so that doesn't really make a lot of sense. But, you know, I mean, it's a really early game with a feature that probably had never been done before, so... Oh. There it is. Fuck you, get off me! Oh, that's a lot of damage. Whoa, oh my god, that's a lot of damage. Good thing we can keep using all these potions in our menu. Okay, that could have been bad. That did a lot of damage to us, even with our armor. But we survived, so everything's cool. For me, that's Kid Cool. Yeah, Kid Cool is... I'm not even sure if I like Kid Cool. I never really tried Kid Cool for more than like a half an hour. When we get to Kid Cool, I'm gonna give it more of a chance. It's, you know... Hopefully Mr. Lee he'll be here to, like, explain to me all the cool things about Kid Cool, so that I can, like, have a chance to like it. You beat Final Fantasy when you were 8, your friends played Contra and Mario. Hey, I beat Final Fantasy and Contra and Mario when I was 8, or 9 or 10. Probably, like, 10, I guess. So we got this magic mace. That will come in handy against in a certain area soon. If we can survive, hopefully we can. I mean, we should be able to. Wheeler. Okay, so what does this guy do again? Right, he does that. Now, I think this is what... There are certain bosses... The boss design in this game is definitely not the best, because certain bosses you can just stand in the corner, although this, it might not be... Yeah, this guy can hit you in the corner, so there's not necessarily a safe spot here. But there's certain enemies that you can just stand in the corner and be completely safe and just wail on them without any fear of retribution.
This might take a while with the default sword. We're gonna have to get his sword power up as soon as we can. Kid Cool punishes you for not going fast. Do you like that? Yeah, but see, that's what sucks about Kid Cool, though, is it punishes you for not going fast, but it also punishes you for going fast, because if you go too fast, you're gonna run right off cliffs and stuff. So you pretty much have to memorize the levels, right? So it punishes you no matter what you do. Am I wrong, Mr. Leo? We got our first bell. We got our first bell. Now we can burn this. If we go back down to the bottom, there's a fire. We can burn this whenever we want. We could do it now to restore our health, or we could save it for later. We'll probably do it now. We have to be careful about burning bells, because once we burn 3 bells, it upgrades all of the enemies in the game, or at least in the overworld. And they get dangerous very, very fast. So even with, like, top tier armor, they can be a huge problem. So we have to be careful of that. We might not want to. We might want to be very thoughtful about when we burn that 3rd bell. Once you know the way it works, you can go fast. There are jerk invisible blocks, but it's not so bad. Okay. Maybe you're right. I don't know. You might be right. So if we had bothered to, like, farm up, like, scrolls, there are scrolls that can warp us back down the towers. There's also scrolls that can warp us to the towers, but those are less useful. It'd be great if you could start out with those when you died, but if you die, you lose them, so they don't have a ton of point, but the ones that warp you back outside the towers, like down to the flame, are very useful, the orange scrolls, but we didn't really have a chance to farm those. I opted for 9 potions instead, which is also fine. Fucking big ghost. Gotta watch out for this guy. He can still do a decent amount of damage. I probably should use a potion. Okay, that's good enough for now. 8 Eyes. I haven't really played. I played a little bit of 8 Eyes. I'm not crazy about 8 Eyes, but it's got some interesting things about it. So when we leave this tower, the entrance will disappear because we have the bell. See, it's gone. Like magic. We're gonna go to Tower B. So if we hadn't gotten all the treasure we needed from that tower, we would never be able to get it again, and that would suck. But luckily, we did. We lost the parallel shot forever, and that's good, because fuck that. Stupid item. I'd like to get some hearts. Come on, hearts. No hearts for me. Alright, this is Tower B. This has the Shield of Kings, the final of the 3 top tier armors. I don't remember. I think it's in this lower part, right? Yeah. This, I believe this is... Yeah, this is the one that's like the craziest one, with the bats here are insane. So this is a great place to use the magic mace. Probably the best place you could possibly use this item. So here we go. Even with this though, could be a little bit of a problem. We're not guaranteed to like survive. We have to be careful not to get knocked outside of the room for one thing. Alright, we survived. Magic Mace did all the work. And just like that, we have all the pieces of gold armor. Alright, so we got the Shield of Kings. We could climb this tower now and defeat the boss, but I want to, now that we have all the best armor, it's time to honestly get a better weapon. And there's a really good weapon very close by. And
And that is what I want to do. I want to get the Dragon Slayer. Once we get that Dragon Slayer, things are going to be a lot better for us. Like, Eight Eyes is basically like a Castlevania clone, but it has some features that make it kind of very different from Castlevania. Like, at first glance, it looks very much like Castlevania, but it plays pretty different. You know, I'm not super crazy about Eight Eyes. It's not as fun to play as Castlevania. It's kind of awkward to play. Once you learn how to play it, though, it could be okay, I guess. Although the feature that lets you control the owl with the second player is really cool. So I will say that about it. Of course, that requires you to get a second player to play with, but which is not that easy to do. Alright, so here is the Dragon Slayer should be somewhere in here. Don't remember exact. Let me check. I don't remember where it is, so I better check the bottom floor again. Just generally walk around and make sure we don't miss any secret zones. Should be getting to it soon. It should be somewhere. Oh, I think it's here. Yeah, I knew it. I remembered. Oh, okay. This would also be a good. I better use a drink. This one could also be a little bit dangerous. Let's make sure that we don't die here. All right. Well, the armor is protecting me a lot, though. My health is going down really slow. Ordinarily, this room would be incredibly dangerous, but with all the best armor, it's not so bad. There's the best weapon. Well, this is not the best weapon, but it's the second best weapon. The best weapon we'll get right outside the final boss room. But for the rest of the game, this is the best weapon. And now we're going to be able to kill things a lot faster. This will help a lot on the boss. Yeah, you can command the hawk with another player, but finding out which boss to kill and what... Yeah, the boss orders... I guess probably another game you really want to play with a guide, Eight Eyes. Because it's not a ton of fun trying to figure that out. And if you don't do those bosses in the correct order, they just destroy you. Alright, here we go. Oh, wait a second. The double shot, oh shit, oh no, I can't, the double shot is here too. I almost, that would have sucked if we had missed that. We want the double, man, we have to go back outside. Forgot about the double shot. Unlike the parallel shot, the double shot is actually extremely useful. That lets you shoot 2 swords at once, which is a huge help in this game. Okay. Hey, did you just read? Yep, Deadly Towers. These towers are deadly. So far we've killed one. We've gotten 1 bell and
We've gotten most of the top. We've gotten all the top tier armor. Where's that fucking? I think it's like down at the bottom, isn't it? Double shot. We need that double shot. So we're about. We've got the best sword now. Well, not the. We got one of the best swords. You're drinking with people in VR chat. Oh, that's okay. I understand. It is great how much faster stuff dies. Once we get that double shot, it's gonna be even better. You did miss a lot. I've been playing all day. We played a lot of NES games today. Where are you, double shot? Where's my double shot? Where is it? I know it's here somewhere. Oh, man. I know it's here somewhere. Where the fuck is it? Is it right there? This corner? I'll bet it's here. No? Hey, kick some dick. What's up? Ohio. That's right. Ohio is great. Wait. Was this the one with the shield or the Dragon Slayer? We just got the... No, this is the Dragon Slayer. This is Dungeon A, right? So this should be here. Should be here somewhere. Where the fuck is it? Beat Axiom Verge. Oh, cool. How did you like it? Kick some dick. I've beaten that game as well. On stream, even. I thought it was pretty good. Ohio gozaimasu. That's right. It's not morning, though. Not for me, anyway. I missed a ledge by the top. Oh, it was right there. Okay. There it is. This is another difficult one if you don't have better armor. These bats. The bats are the worst, because they're really hard to nail down. There we go. A mind trip to remember where all the areas you need an item for. Yeah, I enjoyed it too. It was a pretty good game. It wasn't my favorite, but I generally liked it. Alright, we got the double shot. We can shoot two swords at once! Awesome. I think the action should be down here at the bottom. There it is. Okay. All right. So do we want to finish this tower now, or should we go get the? I really would like that hyper shot too. That would be awesome. Where's that fucking hyper shot? Not the hyper shot. The hyper gloves. Where's the hyper gloves? Oh, the gauntlets. That's what we need. Tower F. Let's just go for the gauntlets now. We'll come back to this tower later. We'll get all the best stuff first. So that's Tower F. Which is... Which one is Tower F? That one. Okay. Alright, we're almost fully powered up. You're gonna play Hollow Knight next? Alright, cool. Well, hope that you like that. Let's finish the tower. I was going to, but since I ended up having to go all the way back down to the bottom to get the item I forgot, I may as well, since I'm at the bottom anyway, I may as well just go to a different tower and get the final power up. So we can go, when we go back up, we'll be fully buffed. I think that would be better. is it. The final tower. Well, not the final tower, but the final power-up that we need, the gauntlets. That guy only did 1 damage to me, and the bat only did 3. Man, it's nice having the best armor. Pretty nice. It'd be cool if it showed on your sprite, though, but hey, this was an early game, you can't have everything. It'd be cool if your sprite turned gold. Oh well. Right, so there's a secret room here somewhere. I should make sure I look for it. So we're looking for the gauntlets. Parallel zone. And then once we get those, we will go ahead and go to the top and kill Death Bear. The boss of this tower is called Death Bear. That's right, Death Bear. And he is definitely a bear of death. You know, that might have been the hardest boss, actually. With all the best stuff, I mean, I'm sure we can handle him, but I remember him being potentially very difficult. Because he can just, like, wail on you with tons of stuff that's hard to dodge. If I'm remembering right. I think I am. Death Bear. We have to face the Death Bear. There it is. Secret room. Look at all these fucking ghosts. Get out of here, ghosts. You can't even see them because they're all blinking so much. Well, we got it. With all the armor we have, that was actually, like, not even a problem. We got the... So what these gauntlets do, very, very good. Look how much faster our shots go. That's gonna really, really help. So with this much power, I don't think Death Bear is going to be a big problem. Not too worried. Alright, here we go. Death Bear. Alright, bring it, Death Bear. The fuck? He knocked me... Fucking Death Bear? Yeah, because, you know what? He can hit you even in the corners. Because he can go all the way to the left or right. That's what makes Death Bear a problem, I remember. But, like, with that much power, he's not... It's not even... If you try to come here early in the game, he'll destroy you. But with all the speed and power we have, he was huge while he lasted, which wasn't long. Yeah, now that we have all this weaponry, none of the bosses are going to be a problem anymore. Even the centipede is going to be fine. He'll die pretty quick. The only thing we have left to worry about, really, is just the final boss. Which the final boss is, because there's a set of them. Surprisingly, this game does not make use of the popular, what is that called again? Boss Parade? No, what is You know, when they bring back all the bosses again. This game actually has, like, for its final bosses, it has, like, all new bosses, which is pretty cool. But it has, like, there's, like, a bunch of different, there's, like, 3 different bosses you have to face to beat the game. And they can all be tricky if you're not careful. We have a lot of money, so we might want to go back into a dungeon at some point and, like, try to get a little bit more stuff. That would probably be a smart idea. Like Actraiser does. Wait, what did I say? Oh, with the bosses? Well, oh yeah, right. Like, you know, right, like how Actraiser makes you face all of its bosses again. Yeah, exactly. The boss parade or whatever. Which I like that. Some people don't care for that mechanic, but I personally like it. Alright, so that was that. Alright, so is there anything else left that we need to get? At this point, we may as well just go ahead and just systematically beat all the bosses. We could go to a dungeon. Hold on, let me just think here. Blue potions and a green scroll. That would be nice. We could save that for later. I don't remember which tower, like which dungeons to go to. Well, whatever. We're just gonna go ahead and just destroy all the bosses, I think. Right. Refighting the bosses. Alright, this is Tower G, Cold Killer. Were we here before? No, I think this tower doesn't have any special items or anything. Well, it probably has like it might have that cup that like refills all your money, or there's a cup that refills all your money. What dungeon has that? Dungeon G. Let me check. Hyper Boots. Oh, this is the dungeon with the cup. Okay. Yeah, well, we'll collect the cup. Oh, you can get the Hyper Boots here. I don't even know that. Oh, I see. So you can actually get the Hyper Boots here in this dungeon, but since you can buy the Hyper Boots and it's easier to do that, I think that it's pretty difficult to get those Hyper Boots without having other power-ups, so probably better off just buying the Hyper Boots. Man, look how easily I can kill things now. It's awesome. Oops, don't kill that thing. If I accidentally kill that pixie there, I'll lose all my money. And we don't want to do that, because we want to go shopping later. Alright, so there is a parallel zone in here that has the cup. That is an item that refills your money to the max, gives you 250 money. And if we decide to go shopping later, that would be a nice item to have. It's not essential, but I believe it's one of the easier secret rooms, so there's really no reason not to do it. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Hearts up to 250. Nice. There it is. There's the cup. Alright, we got the cup. Now we can refill our money whenever we want. There's also an evil cup you can find somewhere in the game that makes your money go down to 0. I think you have to buy it, actually. There's a certain shop that sells a cup that you can buy, and if you buy that cup and use it, it makes all your money go to 0. The manual even tells you about it too. It's like the evil cup. Don't get it. But you can't really, of course, you can't tell what cup it is before you get it. Alright. Time for Cold Killer. Trying to get out from under him. I think this guy will not attack you in the corners. This is a boss I think that's pretty easy to kill even early on. Super easy now. You guys are jerks. Yeah, I don't know. I do really want to go to a shop and like get some better stuff soon. I gotta figure out where there's a shop I can go that has good stuff. Maybe I should go burn a bell too. Alright, let me just... Okay, where's the shop that I can go that has some good stuff? Let's see. Shops. Excuse me. Oh. Who did I just kill? Cold Killer? Cold Killer. Alright, so I'm there. To the right is the ladder down. I need to figure out where's a good dungeon to go shopping. I'm not sure. Oh, here we go. Dungeons, maps, and shops. Let's see. Shops. Is it based on bells collected or bells burned? 0 to 2 bells collected. How many bells do we have? 3 right now. I'm gonna go burn these just to make sure. Okay, so when you burn... Oh, okay, so if we burn 3 bells, the mid-tier of items will be available. So we could buy a magic key, we could buy green necklace, red drink. What we want is like good drinks, like green drinks and orange drinks and blue drinks. Fire magic. Lion shield, no. Green, there's a green drink. Orange drink. I forget what the red scroll does. Green scroll. Yeah, green scroll would be good as well. That's shop 7. And orange scroll, which would be also good. That's shop 8. The good drinks are there's one at shop 4 and shop 5, but they cost 99 and 99. We could wait until we burn more bells, and then there's blue drinks available for 99. Let's see, orange drink for 99, orange drink for 70. I guess it doesn't really make that much difference. So the orange drink is better than the green drink, right? I forget what's the difference. Not quite sure. Let's see if Strategy Wiki knows what the red necklace does, since nobody ever knows. It does not know. Okay, that's what I figured. Orange drink is 100 points, green is 200. Oh, so green is better. Oh, okay. Green is pretty good. So we want green. Shop number 4. Where can we go to a shop number 4? So let's see. Dungeon exit. Dungeon entrance. There's Dungeon 10. It does have Shop 4 and 7 and 8. Which is pretty good. Yeah, that'll work. So Dungeon 10 is fine. Let's go to Dungeon 10 then. Okay. Alright, we're gonna go to Dungeon 10. It just happens to be the closest one. It's like, actually, it's right down there. I think it's right underneath this bridge. Or no, wait, no, it's more to the right. Let's go ahead and burn these bells to get our health back. This one burns. 2 burns. That's 3 burns. Now the second tier of equipment should definitely be available at the shops. That also means that the enemies in the overworld have definitely been upgraded now. So there should be stronger enemies now. With all of our armor, it shouldn't make too much of a difference. Alright, the dungeon should be around here. Under this bridge. Somewhere. I don't remember exactly where. I thought I was here. Maybe it's like up there. No, that doesn't seem right. Maybe it's up here somewhere? Maybe that dungeon doesn't... Oh, that dungeon doesn't appear until later, right? Or... wait. Does that dungeon not appear until later or something? It should be there. No, but that can't be. It's gotta be there. What the fuck is it? Where's my dungeon? Oh. Parallel zone. There's a parallel zone here? I didn't know there was a parallel zone here. What is this parallel zone? I didn't even know that this existed. You hurt so bad you're drinking a bit too hard to compensate. Oh, that doesn't sound good, Deedstrugi. I don't know if you should do that. Wow, I had no idea there was a parallel zone there. Huh. Where's the fucking dungeon, though? There was a dungeon here. Man. Look how crazy these fireballs are acting now, like dropping from the sky. They did not do that before. It's because we've evolved the enemies, because we burned 3 bells. It's not good, but you're still doing it? Well, maybe you shouldn't do that, Deedstrugi. I don't know what to say. Except that maybe you shouldn't do that. Man, okay, this is no good. We need to find another shop. Where's another fucking shop we can go to? Ah, you know what? Let's just go. I know where there is one shop. Like, not in a dungeon, but there's a shop nearby we can go to. We'll just buy whatever the fuck they have. Yeah, over here, there's a shop. It's just, you just have to be careful to not fall off any cliffs. Oh, that black slime. Just gonna kill everything to make sure it's safe. Wow. These fuckers. Not good, but you're still doing it. Well, you're probably underselling it. I don't know what to tell you. You just have to stop. Shit! No, I didn't want to buy that! Ah! I don't want to buy that stupid shield. Now I have this worthless shield. Ah, fuck. Definitely don't want to use that. What does he sell? A scroll? What's this scroll? Maybe it's a good scroll. Let's see. A blue scroll? I don't want that. Oh man, that guy sucks. That fucking guy sucks. Let's go find a dungeon to go in. You know what? I guess I'll... No, don't kill that guy. Oops, that would be bad. Oh, no, I don't want to... I do want to throw this away, though. Yes. Okay. Used! Wow. That was just... I accidentally equipped that shield over the best shield. Ugh. That's so gross. Damn it. Where's a dungeon? Fucking whatever. You know what? Let's just go back and just kill the towers. It doesn't matter. I don't need more potions anyway. Just wasting my time. Man, now I'm mad. Why did I have to equip that and, like, ruin my perfect equipment? The pain? Well... I'm sorry to hear that, Dijitsurugi. This dungeon here, right? Whatever. You know what? Let's just... I'm wasting time. Let's just finish these dungeons. These towers, I mean. Dungeon Tower A. Alright. Oh yeah, this is the one with the double shot to Dragon Slayer. That's right, I remember this. Alright, Great Burn is the boss. Let's go kill him real fast. Damn it, I wish that had been an orange scroll. Would have been really nice. Or a green scroll. But it's not, whatever. Okay, Mr. Leo, hey, well thanks for being here. What time is it? Is it... Oh, it's 1 AM? Wow, damn it. Guess you've been playing this for a while. Need to hurry up and win this game. You're welcome, Mr. Leo. Thanks for hanging out. We play all these games. We've been streaming for a while. This has been a long stream, but it was worth it. Man, I feel so dumb though for one, accidentally buying that stupid shield, the mid-tier shield, and two, using it accidentally. That was not good. And it's not gonna make a big difference, but
Yeah, this is another guy that all he does is just do that over and over again. You can just go to, even at the beginning of the game when you have, oh, I guess he does move side to side. Never mind. I take it back. I take it back. He can hit you in the corner as well, I guess. Oh, here he comes. Here he comes. Still, though, I mean, you could probably kill this guy pretty easily at the beginning of the game with bad equipment, it seems like. Let me just check something. What does that shop sell in the top tier? Or the third wave of whatever? What was that shop again? It was like a blue... It was a blue scroll, a lion shield, and fire magic. Okay, that's what it was. So it's going to become... Oh, it's going to become orange drink, orange scroll, and blue drink. Okay, so we need to burn... If we burn 5 bells, we can go to that shop and it will have awesome stuff. That's what we should have done. I see. Well, we still have this cup at least. That's good to know. What do we have 5 now? Oh, we need 1 more. Okay. Let's get 1 more and then we'll go back there. Or maybe we'll just go back there when we get 7. Because I don't think it's gonna... We're not gonna need any more potions or anything. We'll probably be fine. One second. Let me just make sure I'm not missing anything. Shield of Kings. Oh, I could have gotten a figurine in that tower. Damn it. It's, well... Just would have liked to get that for the hell of it. Oh well. Missed it. That's what, like, a weird item. All it does is it freezes humanoid enemies for like a second. And the manual is like all mysterious about it too. It's like nobody knows what the figurine does. Just another thing that like made me wonder as a kid. Sense of mystery. In actuality, it's not really. Oh shit! He did a lot of damage, even with all this armor. Even with all this armor I have, that Black Ghost does a lot of damage. Need to get some parts. Oh, well, I'll restore my health when I burn bells, so I guess I actually don't really need to. Salty just beat Phantasy Star 1 for the Master System. That final section of the game took a long time. Yeah. That's cool. That seems like it'd be fun to play through Phantasy Star 1. Beat Plan. Yeah, this guy can be a pain. But with these weapons, we should be okay, although he is doing a lot of damage. You know what? I'm going to use a potion. I'm going to use another one. Wow. Don't kill me, meat plant! I'm going to kill him fast. Uh-oh, he's going to kill me in one more hit. Okay, we got... Wow. He did more damage than I... Well, it sucks that I lost that one piece of armor. But still... You played just a smidge of the first 3, and the 4th is one of your favorites ever. So, did you play... Did you ever plan to go back and play the other 3, or...? Yeah, I was a little close. Once we burn this spell, we'll get our health back. I guess the enemies do get upgraded in these towers as well, because... These enemies are definitely crazier now than they were the first time. I don't remember that. I know that they weren't like this. So that the enemies inside towers do get upgraded as well, for sure. Yeah, you know, me too. You know, I don't know when I'll get to Phantasy Star, but one of these days I'd like to play those games. They seem cool. Alright, we had to expend a lot of health in this tower. It's more than I expected. That guy's scary when you have so little health. Uh-oh. Whoa! I have only 3 hit points left. Come on, make it... Oh, wow. All of a sudden, things are looking dangerous. If I could just make it to the bells, the bell fire. Oh, I can't. That sucks. Oh, that means I lost my cup. That's a shame. Oh well. You know what we could do is we could go back to that dungeon. Yeah, so we're getting like the 3rd wave of enemies now. This is like the strongest enemies in the game, I think. These enemies are pretty crazy. They're spawning all over the place now. It's because we have more bells. Everything is evolved now. So I don't know. Let's try going back into that dungeon and. I wonder if the... Wow, yeah, this is just crazy. These enemies are crazy. Like, it's a good thing we have this armor. Let's try going back into that one dungeon from early in the game and see if, Let's just see what these shops have now, because I don't know what they're gonna have. And I don't think the enemies inside dungeons get upgraded. I think they stay the same.
Oh, you sell. This guy sells the evil cup, red necklace, and some potion. What potion is it? Let me check before I buy it. He sells it's an evil cup. Okay, so evil cup, red drink. It's just a red drink. Oh, we don't want that. That's bullshit. We can do better than that. Red drink doesn't really restore enough anymore. Let me see what other dungeons are available, or what shops are available in this. I'm in Dungeon 4, right? Or is this Dungeon 5? I think it's... Oh, maybe it's 5? What dungeon am I in? Did I call your name? I did not, Dita Surugi. I'm trying to figure out... I'm trying to go shopping. Dungeon... Okay, that's Dungeon 5. So, where am I? I am... There's the entrance. Oh, that's the wrong one. There's the entrance. Oh, I see. I'm right in that area. So there's also a shop 2, and a shop 5, and a shop 4, and shop 8. There's a lot of shops around. Okay. There's a shop 1 and a 6. Shop 1 has red drink, green necklace, red crystal. That's no good. I don't think I need that. And the shop 6 has red drink, iron helmet, fire magic. Ugh. Damn it. Those are not the shops I need. I mean, I guess we could buy red drinks, but they're too expensive now. Wait. Yeah, 55. It's more expensive now. That sucks. Aren't there any better shops around here? Green drink for 99. Orange drink for 70. The green drink's better, right? Oh, there's a blue drink for 90. Shop 3, that's not in this dungeon. Red drink, green scroll. Green scroll would be nice. Oh, you can buy a magic mace too. Shop 5 and shop 2. You can go to shop 2. We could do that. Do I have enough? That's enough money. Okay, so I am here, I think. We need to go up. Oh, I see, so I'm there. Okay, so you want to go to the right. And then up. And then right. Up. Fuck. And then right. It's a lot easier to explore these dungeons when you have tons of equipment. Oh, look at all these guys. Potentially dangerous. Let's get out of here. And then down here. Okay, this should be it. Nice. Okay, so this should be a green potion. Wait, what's that scroll again? This is shop 2. Blue scroll. Okay, that's worthless, but the potion is good. Let's
get one of those, and then we'll get another one. Now, if we could just find a place to farm around here. What are the... Hold on, what are the orange squares? Circles. Oh, Bounder Tower rooms. Oh, okay, nice. So there's one right there. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I walked through it. We can farm right there. It'd be nice if you could get an orange scroll here in this dungeon. I wonder if you can get an orange scroll. That would be really good. Let me just look at this shop menu while I walk in and out of this room. Green necklace, red drink, red crystal, green drink, normal gloves, blue scroll, orange drink. There's the orange scroll. Shop 3. But there's no shop 3 in this goddamn dungeon anywhere. Ugh. Is there? No. No, there's not. Ah, that's too bad. Glackham, hey, what's up? How's it going? Welcome to Deadly Towers. How are you doing? Let's see. Red drink, normal sword, green scroll. I'm just looking at the shop menus right now. Is the horror community tag signifying the horror that is playing every Famicom game? No. No, it's signifying the horror of not playing every Famicom game. It's like the truly scary thing is to not experience all these games, Glackham. That's the truly scary thing. That's the true horror. That's why we gotta bring all these games to the people and play them all and check them all out. Yeah, one of these days I'm gonna start. I guess really we only play horror games in October, but still, I'll always be a fan of horror games. I'm getting tired. Why do I have to be getting tired? I need to hurry up and finish this game. So there's a green scroll somewhere, right? It's not really super important, but it would be good to get, I guess. Green shop 4. Okay. I have been playing it for 11 hours. That is sometimes tiring. It is true. That is true. That is sometimes tiring. Alright, we maxed our money out. Shop 4 has a green scroll. That would be nice. Is there a shop 4? Oh, it's like way over there. Well, we could go over there and get that, I suppose. Let's see, I can go like that. Can I get down there from there? Yeah, and then over like that. Okay. I see a path. So we'll buy that as well. What is this game about? Do you know anything about Deadly Towers? Well, it's actually pretty famous for being considered a bad game by many. But actually, if you get into it, it's not really that bad. It's kind of an interesting game. It's kind of an early dungeon like adventure dungeon crawler with lots of secrets and weird oddities and stuff. Is there another... There's not really a farming spot in between there and here, so I should go ahead and just save this money. It'd be good to get one more potion, but... Yeah, it would be good to get one more potion. Oh, maybe I'll get one more. Alright, one more potion. I was destroying everything so this tower doesn't sound so deadly. Well, I've already, like, gotten most of the best armor and weapons in the game, so at this point... Like, when you're just starting out, these dungeons are extremely deadly. But, at this point, they're not so deadly anymore. We can kind of just, like, waltz around in them as much as we want. About as bad a game as Zelda 1 is. It is as bad as Zelda 1 is, which is to say, not bad at all. I mean, I like Zelda 1 a lot. And this game has some problems, but I still like it quite a bit. Just heard a weird noise. Alright, so down and then to the right. There you go. But, you know, I suppose some people might not like Zelda 1. Some people don't like, there's, you know, a lot of games people don't like. I mean, people don't like every game. Every game is unliked by somebody. What is that? That's not a bounder tower, right? Just a single bounder. I'll kill it. Alright, money's getting back up. That's good. Not much of a fan of the 2D Zeldas in general. Oh. Usually it's kind of the other way around, isn't it? As far as what people are fans of. Two and 4 stars. Well, 2 is my favorite. 2 is my favorite Zelda. But I like most of the Zeldas I played. So we are there. We need to go down. A caveman. Die, caveman. Need some money. Thanks. You just beat Link to the Past today? Hey, it's definitely okay. I mean, you know, yeah, I like the game, certainly. How much money do we have right now? 78? We need a little bit more. Well, I'm not sure how much money we need. We should go check the shop prices. There's 5. $90. We almost have enough. There's a potion there too, but I think that's just red potions, maybe. It's only 50. Too bad. There's no boundary towers anywhere near here, so it's not easy to farm in this particular spot. You had less fun than expected, and the magic soft locks. The magic soft locks. I don't know what magic soft locks you're talking about. There's some money. Okay. Now we have some. Now we have enough. Alright, 4 green potions and a green scroll. That's pretty good. Now let's get the fuck out of this dungeon. Damn it. Not having enough magic can't continue with bosses. I guess, can that happen? I guess that could happen. not a soft lock though. You just have to die. So we want to go down from here and then left. But I mean, I feel like that's a pretty hard situation to get into, as long as you manage your supplies carefully. It's not really that hard to have enough magic for most bosses. There might be like one or two that are a little bit tricky, but you can have potions that restore all your magic. So, ow! Oh, that hurt a lot. Damn it. Zelda 2 let up with offensive level design a lot more significantly, but it was just more enjoyable. Yeah, Zelda 2 is my favorite Zelda game, so I agree with you about that. It's definitely my favorite Zelda game. Because, it's hard, and it's not afraid to be hard and punishing. And that's what I wish that more Nintendo games would be like, but, Nintendo games tend to be for general audiences, so they tend to not be like that. We're back to the Bounder Tower. I can farm my health back up here. May as well. Yeah, there are potions for magic, that's true. Well, you can of course do them without those potions, obviously, but there's plenty of ways to mitigate that difficulty. Alright, so I don't think either of these shops have anything that we need. I don't think. So we should probably just go ahead and exit the dungeon. Just shop right here. I think it just has, like, nonsense. Yeah, what's that potion for 70? I mean, whatever it is, I guess I may as well buy it. I think it's probably a red potion, though. Which is better than nothing, so we'll take it. Yeah, and I think the other shop only has a red potion as well. Maybe even more expensive. So, we may as well just go ahead and just hurry up and win the game now. I think we should be fine with this level of supplies. Oh, a 55 potion. I guess I should have bought that one instead. It's cheaper. Oh well. No, let's just leave. Now we just need to make sure we don't fall off any cliffs. That would be extremely bad. Because it would cost us all of these potions. But barring that, we should be fine to finish up the rest of these towers. Yeah, that would cost us a ton of time. We need to not let that happen. They're weird, huh? Oh, alright. That's fair enough. I mean, yeah, I guess I really like both 2D and 3Ds. Oh, shit. No, bat. Oh, my god. This fucking bat came out of nowhere. It could have killed me. Wow, that was scary. That was scary. It almost happened right there. It almost happened. I almost got an instant death. Oh, and getting knocked back into that doorway is also pretty bad, since you could get knocked off the cliff that way. Don't want those instant deaths. That would be really bad. I mean, at that point, I guess I wouldn't even bother to farm anymore. Just be like, whatever. I like 3D Zelda. I mean, I like all the Zelda games, 2D and 3D. They're just all good. I mean, I've been playing Breath of the Wild recently and just really liking it a lot. Oh yeah, this is the dungeon that has... Right, I remember. This dungeon has, like, orange potions and shit. We have no money, though, so whatever. It has an orange scroll, too. That's no good anymore, though. Get out of here. Nothing there. Yeah, I'm really enjoying Breath of the Wild a lot. Really, really good game. Alright, we made it back. Thank God. Thank God we didn't fall off a cliff. That would have been so bad. We just need 2 more bells. I don't remember which towers we've done. I think maybe there's one to the left here. But I don't really remember. We'll find out. There's 2. Oh, there's one. A vampire. So we have 2 more towers to defeat, which shouldn't be too hard with our level of equipment. And then we just have the final area. And we have a green scroll so we can warp back instantly. Normally, you'd want to just probably death warp to get back there, but that kind of sucks since you lose all your supplies and you go down to 100 health. So not having to do that will be nice. Hopefully we'll have some potions left over. Shame you couldn't keep that cup. Really a shame that we died and lost that, but... Oh, also, we can get the blue necklace now. Shit, what tower had that blue necklace? I forgot all about that. Hopefully it's this one. Or one of these. Which one had the blue necklace? Which one was it? Tower E. Is this Tower E? I don't know. Which tower did we just enter? Oh yeah, this is Tower E. Okay, great. So we can get the blue necklace now. Perfect. I forgot about it, but it worked out perfectly. Is this the end? Yeah, we as long as we don't fuck up, we can be very near the end of the game. So hopefully we should beat this within like 20 minutes, I hope. Yeah, I think if we do everything well, we should be able to beat this within 20 minutes. Who is the master of this deadly tower? It's me. It's me, baby. Me. Alright, so... Oh, there's a heart container we didn't get here, too. Nice. Alright, let me try to remember where that blue necklace is located. There's a double secret room. Wow, that hurt quite a bit. Actually, no. Is it in a tower or is it outside? I think it's outside, isn't it? Why is Dracula everywhere? Because these towers are deadly, that's why. It's not just your ordinary vampires, it's Dracula everywhere. Shit. That did, unfortunately, more damage than I was hoping. Right, it's like one of these, isn't it? I think it is an outside room that has that secret. We might need to use a green potion soon. We probably will have to. Where is that? Where is that? There it is. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and just use it. Fucking bats. Die. See, this is a weird secret room because it's like, oh, it's empty. Like, what the fuck? How is there nothing in here? But it's actually a double secret room. The only one in the game. One of these corners leads to another one. I guess it must be this one. Wait, where the fuck is it? Yep. Pretty deadly. There's another. There should be. Huh. Oh, there it is. What the fuck? There it is. The double secret room. We now have the blue necklace. The best item in the game. And we get to keep it as long as we don't die. And that makes us invincible, which will be nice to have against the final boss. Those stupid bats do too much damage. I might have to use another green potion. Maybe I should have got more maybe I should have farmed for more potions. I didn't think I thought it was already going to be overkill, but... Where'd you come from? No, my heart. Aw. Wanted that. Yeah, I better use a potion. I'll use a red one now. Just to be safe. I don't remember. This guy's probably not going to be a problem, but... Yeah. Oh, shit. He did a lot of damage. Wow. Still, I'm pretty sure we can just stand in the corner here and, like, not even... This is like a guy that can't do much to you if you just stand in the corner and shoot at him. Well, I guess he can still hurt you. But there he goes. Damn it. I'm down to 2 green potions now. Well, should still be enough, though. We just need one more bell. How fast these things move now. It's crazy. It's making me nervous. My health is getting too low. I'm gonna have to use another one. Fuck. I have no choice. Oh, man. I can't believe I'll use 3 fucking green potions in this one tower. Get more potions. Nah, I mean, well, hopefully not. But we're gonna just risk it. If I die, then I die. It's not the end of the world. Just have to climb all the way back up here. But I mean, it would take longer to go farm more potions than it would to climb back up here anyway. So there's no sense in doing that. Ow, fucker. Take the left. I want to go to the left, I think. Actually, I want to go back to the flame. Well, It doesn't matter now. Just go ahead and keep going. Because we're almost back to full health. Here's the final tower. This is the one. Yeah, this is the one with the centipede. All right. Yeah, centipede can be a problem, but with this amount, we should be okay. You're the back? Wow. Thanks for being the back, Vision Grenade. Just want to hurry up and finish this game. I mean, I like this game a lot, but it's just late. I always enjoy playing through it again. Any excuse to play it is fine. But, yeah. I need to get to bed. It's been a long stream, so I need to hurry up and just win. Oh, there's a heart container here that we haven't collected yet. Cool, I'll take it. Here it is, final tower boss, Centipede. Ooh, we took a little bit too much damage there, but it worked out. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. I don't need to heal. Everything's fine. No, wait, Ghost. Everything's fine. Everything's cool. We have all the bells now. Stupid. Oh my god, that did a lot of damage. Fuck, I have to use this last potion now. Didn't want to do it. I have to do it. I have no choice. I have no fucking... that sucks. Because I took that one hit from that guy. And I was too careless on the centipede. Did not need to take all that damage. Oh well. Well... I mean, it sucks. I wish I'd be able to keep some of these potions for the final boss. Or bosses. But we really don't necessarily need any health potions for the last boss. Should be fine without him, so... God damn. I need to be less careless. Well, it's okay, it's fine. We're almost out of here. That's what happens when you get too cocky. Alright, let's find that flame. Get our health back up to full, and then we'll warp back to the beginning. And then we can do the final bosses. There's the flame. That will restore our health. We gotta burn these final 2 bells. We've now burned every single bell. I'm going to use the green scroll to warp back. Well, actually, I could, instead of doing that, I could, well, it's a little bit dangerous. There's that shop, but I have to cross the places with the cliffs. I've got some money, but it would be nice to buy a potion. If I die, I'd lose this amulet. I don't want to lose the amulet. Because it's going to make the final boss a lot easier. But then again, if I having the potion would give me a nice security blanket as well. So I really prefer to have that potion. Yeah. We'll just try to be careful. We just have to cross over here. We have to cross these 2 cliff areas. That's it. So many bats. Run for it! Okay, we made it. We made it. Good. Good. Okay. Here's the shop. What the fuck? Oh, it's a dungeon now? Oh, I'm so dumb. I forgot that it becomes a dungeon. Hold on a second. Oh, I just stumbled into a dungeon. Wait, I can just use the scroll. Okay, it's fine. I can just use the scroll to warp out. Luckily. Yeah, I guess there's no just easy shops we can get to anymore. That kind of sucks. Alright, well. Never mind buying the potion. Can't do that. There's a dungeon inside the tower. Yeah, there's multiple dungeons that you can... well, we're not in that... We're in the, kind of the overworld right now. But there's multiple dungeons you can go into to, like, try to find stuff, equipment, and whatever. There's also shops, but in the late game, when everything evolves, because as you burn more of the bells, the whole world evolves and enemies get stronger, shops change their stuff. And the 2 shops that are easily accessible become dungeons in the late game. So that's what happened. I just forgot. They should call it Deadly Dungeons. The dungeons are just as deadly as the towers. Anyway, oh man. It's a bit of a shame, because I'm not even at full health right now. But, whatever, I guess. Really have no way to, like... We could go back, I mean, we could go back into that shop and farm. Yeah, we could go back to that one dungeon and farm, but you know what? Whatever, let's just go for it. Let's just go for it. Oh wow, that guy did a lot of damage too. Man, alright, you know what? Whatever, we're just gonna go for it and we're gonna just hope for the best. It doesn't matter. And we died. Fuck. Ah! You can't get potions anymore? No, I can. It's just it would be a little more effort. But now, that kind of sucks. Damn it. Lost my stupid necklace. We'll have to beat the boss without the... Well, we know the trick for beating the boss without the necklace. But we have to... Now we have to do some farming. We can't do it at this level of health. Yeah, we're going to have to farm some more potions. That's all there is to it. No choice. No choice. Back in that dumb dungeon. Yeah, maybe there was a better dungeon we could have gone in. I don't know. I'm just going into this dungeon because I'm like used to it. But like a dungeon like number 3, a dungeon with a shop 3 next to a bounder tower would have been great. Oh, there's one there. Dungeon 4. Maybe I should have went for 4 instead of 5. Because there's a shop 3 right next to a Bounder Tower. That was the one that had like the really good potions, right? Orange drinks for 70. It's the best deal. Well, green drinks are better though. Well, actually no, this dungeon's really not bad. Anyway, we are just gonna have to farm. And that's all there is to it. So anyway, I'm there. I need to go up there. It's really a shame that I like burned through so many of those potions while I was trying to do those towers. Like I was just playing really carelessly. Should not have required that many potions to do like those towers. Oh well. Where the fuck am I? Where did I go? I think I took a wrong turn somewhere. Oh, wait, where am I? Huh. That's weird. Where did I go? Oh, I went all the way up there. Okay, I see. Yeah, that's what I did. Okay. All right. Let the farming begin. We don't really need to farm, like, all that much or anything. We just... I don't know. I mean, how many potions do we need for, like, the final boss? For the final, area? We shouldn't need that many. What do we have now? 90? Okay. I mean, 4 should definitely be enough. I don't think we would need that many. Let's just get 2 and we'll try it with that. Oh yeah, there's a green scroll over there, so I could warp right back to... Yeah, I might want to get that. I might want to go for that green scroll. Just to save trouble of, like, traveling back to the beginning. That would probably be kind of worth it. What time is it? Man, it's really late. Gotta hurry up and beat this game. These enemies that I'm killing here, these Bounder Towers, are by far the best enemies to farm from in the game, because it's like a jumble of like 10 enemies that before they rise up into their tower, you can kill them all at once, and they give you a whole bunch of drops every time you kill them. And they're really easy to kill too, especially once you have like fully upgraded weaponry. So, really, really good farming spot.
these. Too bad that scroll is not a good scroll. But I do know where there is a green scroll I can buy. Alright, so now we have 2 green drinks. Probably a good idea to just do a little bit more farming so we can get the green scroll and go straight back to the beginning without having to travel there. That would be nice. Man, it sucks that I lost that blue necklace, though. I mean, I can still definitely beat the final boss if I can just get the trick down where you, like, manipulate him into moving in the right spot. It's not super hard to do, but I don't know, I'm just worried it might take me, like, a couple of deaths or something to, like, get that. I mean, it could cost me a lot of time. I'm not sure if I remember how to do that, like, fully correctly. If I had the blue necklace, it would just be easy. Damn it. Oh well. I was just impatient. I wanted to hurry up and like get the game over with. That's what I get for being impatient. Alright, 3 green potions. Good. Oops, wrong way. Whoops, that was fucking dumb. Ow. Alright, that's the green scroll. I think, right? Should be able to use it from here. And we're back at the beginning. Okay, nice. Yeah, I think that was worth it. Alright, here we go. Let's give it a try. Let's try to take it a little bit slower this time and kill these bats before they kill me. Oh, these bats do so much damage. What the fuck? That is a lot of goddamn damage. Well, we have to use one already. Wow. Okay. Well, that's where we bought them. They do a lot of damage. That's for sure. Is that a ghost? Oh, wow. I couldn't even see him. Okay, good. Die, thank you. Best sword in the game. Got it. The Splendor. Alright, we made it to the bosses. Now we have 2 potions left, so we should be in okay shape. Oh yes, it's dragon, that's right. He should die pretty quick if we just spam our shots properly. There he goes. Now these guys. I forget how much damage they do, but it's probably a lot. Yeah, it's a lot. But they're not really that hard. The pattern is pretty simple. Oh. Oh. Okay. Now Rubus. Okay, now we just... Nope. No. Oh, that's really bad. Oh, I'm probably dead. No. Yeah. Ah. Okay. Yeah, see, what we wanted to do was walk to that corner carefully. We wanted to walk him to that corner. Well, let's go buy more potions. Alright. Another farming trip is now required. Motherfucker. Wait, so actually Dungeon 4 might be better, right? Hold on, let me look at the tower map again. Dungeon 4 might be better, I think. For farming. Which one is Dungeon 4? That one. Okay, so it's here and then down to the end of the right. Because that one has like... Well... Actually, I don't know. Well, whatever, we'll try it. Fuck. Actually, you know what? No, let's stick with Dungeon 5. Orange potions only restore 100 hit points, even if they are cheaper. The green potions, I think, are much better for us, probably. What is that emote, Brigand? Look of disappointment or disapproval. Thanks. I appreciate your disapproval. Just one sword to kill them. If you can just get to the right spot against that final boss, he's not that hard to kill. getting that. If you mess up, then you're dead. You just have to do this slow, careful walk. Bought the wrong thing. Fuck, what did I just buy? Normal gloves. Oh my god. Pfft. Idiot. Wow. Why did I have to just spam buttons like that? Make sure I definitely don't use those, or it would be really painful to use those back to equip those and lose my hyper gloves. That would be awful. There goes 5 minutes, I guess. I don't know how much. It doesn't really take that long to farm up that money, but yeah, 5 minutes. There goes another 5 minutes. Does that call for another use of that emote? Yes, it does. Thank you, Brigand. That's better. That's right, I'll have to farm again. That's right. Alright, the farming is half done now. We just need another 200. try something real quick. What if I did this and then... Oh, it doesn't really work. Well, it kind of works, actually. I think it is quicker. If I can just take the hit every time I come through the door, but I kill it faster. And the hit doesn't make any difference, because it's so little damage. This actually is better for farming. Yeah, look at that. That's a faster strategy. Good. The magic of taking damage. Okay. Bet Link would never have tried that. Yeah, he'd be too afraid. Damn it. Almost there. Almost there. Scorpions. Actually, do I have enough right now to get the red potion too? I think I do. Green scroll. Red potion. Okay. Alright, attempt number 2 on this final boss. No, don't touch me! No! Oh my god. Oh, so stupid of me. He does a ton of damage. It's just ridiculous. Stay away from him. I was close too. I could have died, and then we would be on another 20 minutes of farming. That would be bad. Oh look, we can get Splendor again. Yay, the best sword again. Alright, here we go. Boss 1. Boss 2. Nope. I'm just gonna go ahead and use a potion now. Okay, careful walking. We got it. We got it. We got to the corner. See? I can just stand here and he can't touch me. I would have still saved myself a lot of pain if I had just got here with the blue necklace like I was supposed to, but... We did it. We did it. We did it. Okay. Second try. So many bells! Yeah, we beat the game. We beat Deadly Towers. It is over, brigands. The hard and bitter battle has finally reached its end. Starring tiredly at Rubus' destroyed castle, Prince Meyer felt that his victory had fulfilled the promise of peace over the kingdom. His heart suddenly filled with a wondrous feeling. Looking up towards heaven, he heard a voice from far above, the same one that he had heard earlier by the lake. My name is Khan. Prince Meyer, you have done a great deed in defeating the Devil of Darkness. This brings an end to the Age of Stone and Copper. Peace will prosper in the kingdom. At once, the prince returned to give the message of victory to the king. The following day, he succeeded to the throne, being praised by the King of Light, by the people. The peace and prosperity of the kingdom continued for about 1,000 years until the coming of the Iron Age and the revival of the Devil of Darkness. The vision of the king appeared, and he was like, Simba. That was a devil. You beat him. Yay, we're happy. So that's Deadly Towers. Was it just like an evil mage? He was a devilish evil mage. Look how happy we are together. This ending music is actually pretty good too. This game has pretty good music. I mean, you know, I enjoy the game. I would have enjoyed it more if I were playing it at a time where I wasn't really tired. But it's a good game. I think it's for me, it's a very good game. And, yeah, I think it can be fun to play through with the guide. Definitely worth a second look if you've dismissed it in the past. So... that was game number 190. We're almost at the end of episode 13. We did a lot today. I mean, we played through how many games? Let's see. RBI Baseball. We played Sherlock Holmes, Doraemon, Adian no Sue. That's the math Zelda game. We played Crackout, Suisho no Ryu. We actually played through that whole game. That's a short game, but kind of a cool menu-based adventure game. Breeder, and then Deadly Tower. So 8 games. We played 8 games today. And we beat 2 of them. So it's not bad. Kind of wanted to beat Doraemon, but it's okay. That's Deadly Towers. I believe that it's in here already. I believe I rated it as 7. And we will keep it 7-7. Those are the scores I feel that it is. So we will keep those scores. Let's take a look at the next game. The next game is going to be... we're not playing it tonight because I'm tired. But the next game will be, when we get around to it, Metrocross. So look forward to that, guys. The last games of this episode of Chrontendo are Metrocross, King Kong 2, Wing of Medulla, Deep Dungeon, Mato Senki, and Night Lore. Those 5 games. And I'm looking forward to King Kong 2. I would like to beat. Wing of Medulla could be tough, but I kind of want to beat that game as well. I don't know. We might put some time into that one. Deep Dungeon, I don't know. I'm not really sure. It's a game that we could spend a lot of time with, but I'm not sure how serious I want to get with that game. And then Night Lore, it's another one that could take up a lot of time. I don't know. At the very least, I want to beat King Kong 2. And maybe Wing of Medulla, if we can. So, anyway, that's going to be it for tonight. I'm super tired. I'm streaming for 12 hours now, I think. That game is clearly by Namcot. True. It's clearly by Namcot. You're right. Typo on my part. Brilliant. Alright, so thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Have a good night.